To the findings, I think one of the things that you'll see when I talk about the findings is the resilience that India has shown right across 2025. That comes through, and the focus on doing things more Indian, if I may. I think that's also coming through. So let me quickly take you through the findings. Interestingly, 45%, and that's a very distinctly lower number than previous years, of Indian CEOs seem to be very sanguine about global growth. In fact, 77% of Indian CEOs believe that largely India will grow, but the global growth is going to be muted. And I think that's a bit of a departure from what we have seen in previous years. So there is clearly a focus on India, and I think you can see a bunch of reforms that happened in India, and the fact that India was resilient is actually coming through in the survey responses that we got this year. I think the other thing which is coming through when we look at the responses from the global CEOs is that India today ranks very favorably from an investment destination standpoint. In fact, India is a joint second with Germany and UK as an investment destination when the global CEOs have been polled. US, of course, remains the top destination from that standpoint. I dare say that while Germany and UK have always been in developed markets, have always been key contenders, the growth in India has been almost double. So the global CEOs who are saying that India is net positive has actually doubled over last 1 year, and I think that's something that we should acknowledge. Again, I'll attribute it to the reform journey that we have had. I think the third one, clearly, there's a lot of work to be done, and that is acknowledged by the survey as well. When it comes to things like AI, I think the adoption of Indian CEOs has been a bit slow, has been a bit muted. There is certain anxiety that they have. 66% of them exhibited some amount of anxiety as to how they can create outcomes on AI. If you look at it globally, only 12% of global CEOs are saying that they actually got revenue and profit outcomes from AI. So it's an evolving space, and it's pretty young. But the Indian CEOs clearly seem a little bit more anxious about what it would mean for them, both from a demand generation standpoint and from a process standpoint in the years ahead. And let me just quickly talk about two more topics, and then we can come back. I think the first one really is when we look at trust, and I think that is a big thing because there has been this huge discussion 2 years back. Siddharth, you were sitting here and we were talking about sustainability and so on and so forth. I think how we can be more trustworthy and create more responsible organizations is coming through in many of the conversations. And a lot of Indian CEOs have felt that delivering the change at the pace at which the disruptions are coming to them will require embedding trust in everything that they do, including sustainability. So it is not gone out of the window. I mean, one of the questions that gets asked is that, is sustainability out of the window? It is not, but it certainly requires significant amount of trust building in the face of significant disruptions that are coming through. And I think the final one, as we see the India opportunity is clearly alive and kicking, but there are certain areas where clearly there is more work to be done. And two, which I will just reflect on, maybe we'll get the panelists as well, is one, enhancement of productivity, and the fact that we need to scale businesses and opportunities, not just do some sandbox experiments.